Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bick's Pops, and today we got another Funko news, but I also got some cool stuff in the mail I wanted to share with you guys, so let's jump straight into it. So guys, when I first started watching anime, I didn't really know what to watch. Obviously when I was a kid I watched Dragon Ball and a bit of Dragon Ball Z and stuff, but I never really got into anime. Whilst one of the first animes I actually got into happens to be one of those GRAIL sets in the Pops, and that is Death Note. Now, I have liked this anime, as have a lot of people, for a while, and obviously the Pops are just very hard to find and also, you know, get because of their hefty price. And I've been lucky enough to pick up some pretty good deals, and let's get into what I got today. So the first one that I got today is L from Death Note. There he is. Get your full glam so you can see it. Awesome. And that is the complete set on the back. So that's the first one, L. I'm really happy with this one. He's got a value of about 150 to 200, you know, depending. 150 is a safe estimate, and 200 if, you know, you find the right buyer. But I'm really happy with this one. I picked him up for a really good deal, and very happy to include him back into my set now. So the next one that I also picked up today is one of the more expensive ones from the set, and one I'm extremely happy to have, Light. So Light is the main character that you follow around. He's the one with the actual Death Note. A really cool thing to see. I'll try and get it in there, but you can actually possibly see the book says Death Note. It's really, really detailed pop, and I really love this one. This one goes for an average value of over 200, maybe 240 on HobbyDB. And the pop price guide's also really high, so this is a fairly good estimated pop to be an expensive one, and definitely something a few people would consider a GRAIL. So here, there's Light and L, and I'm really happy with these two. I love them very much, and very thankful for the price that I paid. And of course, the last one I have, and I don't have the complete set yet, I'm one off, and the last one I have is, of course, the Shinigami Ryuk. There he is. Got him in a hard stack. I've got to put the others in a hard stack too. I just got them today. Beautiful. There's the set on the back. And there's Ryuk there. Beautiful. Alright guys. So now, give you something to look at there. Now we're going to get into the Funko news portion, and wow, there was quite a few pops announced and sodas and stuff, but I'll mostly focus on the pops today that were announced that are going to be coming out. We don't know the exact release dates and everything. Once I get some more release dates, I'll try and put out a video and inform you guys of that. But the first ones that we're going to be looking at today is the Captain Planet Pops. Alright, have a look at them. Wow, 6 announced total, 5 on this screen. First one is Wheeler, and then we have Marty, Linka, Kwame, and Captain Planet Flying. So out of all these, I'm probably looking at Captain Planet Flying. Just obviously that is an exceptionally awesome mold, and I'm a Rick and Morty fan and love the Planetina episode as well, so this is pretty funny. Of course, the next one we get into is the Gi, and she's a pretty powerful one there. Look at her in a nice power pose. Not too much to say. 6 pops announced for the Captain Planet, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, guys, not too much to say. This is an older show for anyone that likes those, you know, older anime cartoons. Animes have the manga, so I should stop saying animes, but the older cartoons and stuff. And Captain Planet's a popular one from way back, so it's nice to see it getting a bit of a update and refresh with some cool new molds and stuff. Alright, now the next ones, as we can see, we got the WWE, and the first one on the left, we got Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. Wow, so this is when Undertaker put his streak on the line against Brock Lesnar. Awesome moment. I don't know if I'll pick up many of these. I don't think I have any WWE pops, to be honest. My favourite's John Cena, though. I'll have to eventually get myself the invisible one. Anyway, moving on. The next one's Triple H and Ronda Rousey. So that's a pretty cool one. Obviously, Ronda making her way from UFC, where she was a UFC champion, to the WWE. She made an immediate impact and become a fan favorite and a champion. And then we also have one that might be fairly popular, which is the SummerSlam ring with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, HBK and The Game. Look at that. So these two obviously form their teammate DX, but in this one they were fighting, and you can see the SummerSlam on the side of the ring is one of the older ones. And then of course the last one, we have a countdown calendar, possibly like an advent calendar of sorts with some WWE mini pops or some, you know, figurines that you get from your normal advent calendars. Alright guys, moving on to the next ones. We got some awesome Star Wars pops now, and wow, there's some pretty cool ones. These are all pop rides, so they're starting to expand into characters in their ships and starting to get that side of it. So all the ones that we got announced, starting from the top left, we got Ahsoka Tano in the Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter. So that's an awesome one. She's got the little droid in there. Just Ahsoka flying around, which is a nice one there. Right next to her, we got the Mandalorian in the N1 Starfighter with Grogu. So this is, of course, from the Mandalorian TV show on Disney Plus at the moment. Right next to him is Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter. That's a really cool ride. Luke in T-47 Airspeeder. So that's obviously Luke Skywalker. Nice one as well. Hera in an X-Wing. This is not a massively known character, but if you're really into Star Wars, you'll know her. And then obviously a really, really awesome one, Anakin, in Naboo Starfighter with R2-D2 in the back there. Look at that. Out of all these, obviously the Mando and Grogu's nice, but I would probably pick up the Anakin and Naboo Starfighter. They're really awesome. All of these, you can't really go wrong with any. They would all look amazing out of box, especially if you had some cool Lego sets to put them next to. Now, the awesome stuff that I have been waiting for, finally. Guys, Demon Slayer has more pops coming. Let's go. So, of course, from the last wave, we still have Mitsuri to come out. But otherwise, all of these new ones that got announced, wow. So there was 7 total. 5 in the first, second in the second picture. So I'll bring up the first one now. We got Yushiro there and Tamio. So 2 important characters. Mostly Tamio's important. I honestly think this will be a sleeper pop for anyone that's interested. Like, if you know what happens in the manga later, you would probably agree with me that she plays a fairly pivotal role in how the events, happen. And definitely a sleeper pop because it's the first one of her. Yushiro's her, second in command, I guess, her follower, someone that basically just does everything she says and wants to make sure she's okay because she's the one that turned him into a demon. And a cool thing about Tamio as well is she's one of the only demons out of the whole entire Demon Slayer universe that actually broke away from Muzan's control. So every other demon that you usually see, Muzan can kill at any point, but Tamio actually broke away from that. And obviously she created Yushiro, and now these two are that are separate from Muzan's control. Now the next one, Sabito. Unmasked, this one is. Usually he has a cat mask on with a similar scar, but this one is awesome. You don't really see much of his face. You only see him for like 5 seconds after Tanjiro beats him in a battle. But obviously Sabito was a spirit form in that battle. But obviously it's such a beautiful pop. I love it. I have to pick this one up. I missed chase opportunity, honestly. They could have had with mask as a chase and vice versa. That would have been awesome. And I think that would have been one of the that would have been everyone's go-to. Next up, we got Genya in a very, very nice mold, honestly. A lot of detail in the face. You can really tell he's got a scowl on his face. Big scar across the right side of his face to the left. And then he's obviously mohawk haircut with his sword and his outfit. Genya, looking menacing. And right next to him is Hotaru Haganeska. So this is the guy that actually creates Tanjiro's sword and mines it from all the ore that they find, and turns it into an awesome sword. The Nichiren ore is the color changing katana, so every Demon Slayer that grabs a sword, obviously that's at a certain skill level, their preferred breathing style will show up on the color of the sword. So Hotaru plays a big part in how strong and how fine and the quality of the blade, and will play a bigger part as well, or a decent role in the next Swordsmith Village arc. Now, next up, we got 2 of the 12 Kizuki, quote unquote. Obviously, Muzan lied to these 2, Susumaru and Yahaba, but these 2 were at one of the earliest, big challenges that Tanjiro faced, and he needed help from Yushiro and Tamio to get the job done. And of course, his sister Nezuko, but as you can see on the screen, 2 glow-in-the-dark chases, wow. And that Yahaba, wow, those arrows, I just know they're going to glow, and yeah, that is going to be amazing. I really think the Susumaru missed an opportunity. She could have had 6 arms from when she does in the manga, with even 6 balls as well. That would have been an impeccable chase, but at the end of the day, Demon Slayer chase, I'm going to be going for it. And guys, next up, we got an old anime. This one's around when Cowboy Bebop was made, and it's called Trigun. And there was only 4 pops, so obviously a chase and common announced. And of course, the chase common that was announced was Vash, and then with the chase variant being Vash with glasses, as you can see. We also have Millie Thompson with a minigun, and Wolfwood there as well. So pretty cool ones. I'm going to be going for Vash, obviously. Such a cool looking figure. Wouldn't mind having Wolfwood. I don't know too much. I probably should watch Trigun and get a bit more information on it overall, so I can, you know, expand my anime knowledge. But otherwise, guys, that's all the main pops that were announced. There's a few sodas and things, as I mentioned previously, but overall, these are the ones that are the main ones I'm excited for, and that everyone else is probably excited for too. I recommend you get your pre-orders in early, because everyone's going to be going for those Demon Slayer ones, myself included. And yeah, I'm really excited for those to be announced. I'll try and keep you guys updated with any more news that comes out. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be trying to put out semi-consistent videos for you guys. If you want to see any types of different videos, just throw it in the comments and I'll see what I have in terms of my sets and try and figure out what type of video I can do for you guys. But otherwise, I'm super happy with my updated Death Note collection here, guys. Really lucky. And thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.